In a World is a podcast devoted to giving you the hottest takes in all things trailers and only trailers. Two lifelong friends put aside their differences and embark on an epic journey for one last job. Action, romance,
Colonel William, you're alive.
Disney remakes. You've yucked your last gorge. With so many trailers and not a second to lose, only one podcast stands alone to discuss them all. From the mind that brought you one semi-successful film review site and another that churned out over 50 job applications in the last year alone comes In a World.
Are you listening closely? Because it's our 5th episode and it's our Christopher Nolan Tenet special. My name is James and my podcast partner in crime to figure out what on earth this film is about is number one Lost fan, William DeFulvio. How are you, mate?
I don't have a game for you today, Jamie.
No.
I just want to put
Oh,
that out
no.
there, that there is no game. Don't anticipate
But
one.
are you just tricking me?
No.
Nothing at all. So I thought you were going to have a game, so then I didn't come up with a game.
I just wanted to, well, that's why I think it's important for me to come right out at the top and just say that there is absolutely zero games in today's episode. Right. So do not anticipate a game.
Okay, I won't anticipate a game. Although my heart's still racing and anticipating a game.
Well, don't. You'll just be disappointed.
All right. Today's episode, we're talking about Tenet, which is out not next week, week after. It's previews of it.
Does it come out next week?
It'll be next week when this releases. Yeah, but there's
right. So, where is that release?
Your local cinema, if it's open due to COVID-19, I guess. You can enjoy Tenet sitting 2 meters away from the next person, which is ideal because you don't have anyone annoying sitting next to you.
What do you think this movie is going to do for our society?
Well, if it's good, then everyone's going to love the fact that the movies are open. If it's bad, then it's going to be like, well, why are the movies open in the first place? Right?
Do you think that this movie will alter the course of society?
Well, I mean, if people go and they have coronavirus and a lot of people get sick and die, God forbid that doesn't happen, then yes, it will be done.
Wow, so you reckon that this movie could potentially, what's the term I'm looking for? It'll affect the planet. No, Jamie,
the human
what term am I
population
looking for?
will affect.
No. Like it's gonna alter the planet. What's that common term?
What society?
Let's move on.
Was it meant to be a joke?
Let's move on.
I wasn't getting it.
No, don't worry.
wasn't
It's
getting
just
that.
fine. I was just trying something out and it's not
wasn't
working.
getting it.
Let's just keep going. Let's keep going.
Oh man. So I mean, to start off, yeah. How excited are you for Tenet, Will?
I'm actually very excited. I have seen trailers for Tenet. And I've already got some theories, some fan theories, some conspiracy theories, and any other any other sentence that contains theories.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Well, the one bit of facts that I want to bring up early is that apparently Christopher Nolan, he bought an entire plane just to crash into a building.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. So that guy, he really knows how to do things creatively, huh?
That's just the way he does things. I mean, I was reading the other day because I watched Dark Knight Rises the other night. And there's the plane sequence at the start. And where they rip the plane in half and they're with the other plane.
Oh yeah.
So I was looking that up because I was like, oh, that's his previous plane thing, right? That plane that they use is an actual plane used by, I don't think it's the CIA. It's someone like that. That plane later crashed a year later. So one might say this is the second plane he crashed, maybe.
Hey, what do you mean? So the fuselage that are used in the opening scene of the Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, there's two planes there. The one that they destroy, and then there's the other plane. So the other plane is a real life plane used for actual things.
And then what, they crashed
And
it?
so, no, a year later it crashed.
Ah,
So maybe that's not the first time he's aided in crashing a plane.
Jesus, mate. With no survivors.
I don't know if there was any survivors. Oh, yes.
That's a quote from the movie, man. That's a quote from the movie you just watched. Out of your mind. All right, so are we just going to talk about Tenet today?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I like it. That's fresh. It's invigorating. It's new. It's bold. It's curious.
I mean-
and it's a little bit debaucherous.
What's your favorite Christopher Nolan movie?
Back to the Future.
Yep. Oh, that was the answer I was looking
Yep.
for. Not Christopher Lloyd.
No, that wasn't Christopher Nolan. Who was that?
It was Robert Zemeckis.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
right.
well-
No, my favorite Christopher Nolan movie would be
It's a tough one.
probably Interstellar.
Interstellar.
Probably Interstellar.
Well, I thought you were going to say Inception or The Dark Knight, but you do
Yeah,
love Interstellar.
Inception is a lot more rewatchability, but Interstellar,
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
My only problem with Interstellar is that it goes for way too long.
Yes. I don't really like the Dr. Man stuff in it, but the rest of it is good.
What when when Matt Damon just appears out of nowhere in the movie and you
Yeah.
had no idea he was going to be in it.
Yeah. I like that he appears. You don't know he's going to be in it, but some of the stuff he says is like really cheesy and just cheap. So
Yeah, what about when he like
Mr. Your kid.
he tries to murder what's his name, and then he's like he tries to murder Matthew McConaughey, and then he's heckling him over the radio as he's running away. And he's like, I thought I could do it, but I can't. I'm sorry.
How does it feel?
Yeah,
When you're
and
going to
doesn't
take
he,
your
like-
last breath.
Jesus Christ, man! Yeah, that stuff. It was weird.
Yeah.
And then he blows himself up, doesn't he?
Yes. By accident.
Jeez.
By accident.
What's your least favorite Christopher Nolan movie?
Well, I mean, that one's easy for me. That was very easy for me. I rewatched The Dark Knight Rises like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
That is a half-assed effort, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
There's
Did you actually sit there?
so many things in that movie they're laughably bad.
Like what? Explain to me.
Okay, for
So
example.
I actually don't mind it.
Okay, for example, one of the things that was particularly awful is essentially when Batman talking to Catwoman on the rooftop of the building. It's a reference to like a comic book moment where Superman disappears from Batman, and then Batman goes, "Oh, that's what it feels like," right? And it's supposed to be a joke, right?
Yeah.
But in The Dark Knight Rises, it doesn't really land so well. Jokes aren't really Christopher Nolan's thing, I don't think.
Yeah,
I'm
but
honest. It's more the fact, though, that Batman turns around, looks at empty space. There's literally, he already knows there's no one around him, but still says that's what it feels like in his Batman voice.
oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But you wouldn't. The whole thing about Batman is that like, it's a whole persona, right? Like that's him.
Yeah, I know, but
So when he's got the thing on, like
He's
he's not
not-
putting on a voice. That is him.
he's not actually insane, though.
I think he is. I think the whole subtext of Bruce Wayne is he's just insane, but he's got money.
Maybe.
That's the only difference.
Maybe. And there was
Insane.
There was a few other moments that I'm forgetting about now that made me laugh and was just kind of stupid. I mean,
Marion Cotillard's death has got to be up there as
That-
well. The
that
worst death piece of acting.
yeah, she goes into like a seizure like moment only to realize that's the wrong acting move to do, and it just stops and they keep it in there. Yeah,
It
Oh,
feels
the-
like
all the Robin stuff. I'm a big Robin fan. I have an older brother, so I was always Robin and he was Batman. So I'm a huge huge Robin fan. Why on earth Christopher Nolan would then just like go, "Oh, people want Robin, and so we'll really mess with them," and just be like, "You should use your real name, Robin," and really just throw it in your face like someone's kicking sand into your face, just being like, "Yeah, that's what you wanted, wasn't it?"
No, but he always said that he hated Robin, didn't he? Like he didn't want
but then-
Robin in his Batman films.
Why don't you just call him? Oh, what's your real name? Oh, it's this here, Richard Grayson. You know, Batman fans know that that's Robin. You don't have to say, "Oh, your real name's Robin," because that's not his real name. That's the name of a bird. That's like you're going.
Robin
"Well,
is
why
a
don't you-"
name.
That's like one. Yeah, but realistically, it's not going to be his name.
I
Uh,
think. No, hang on.
why
I
don't-
actually think you're dead
let's
wrong here because
let's
that's just
reverse
fan
this
service.
and say that Joseph Gordon-Levitt was Bruce Wayne and he died, and then we have Bruce Wayne, Christian Bale come into that situation and be like, "You should use your real name, Batman." Yeah.
No,
Oh,
but Batman isn't a name. Where Robin is a name. Robin is a person's name. Robin can be someone's name.
yeah, but
Batman
it's
is
also
not someone's name.
It's also half-assed. It's also like in Batman Begins. Batman Begins? Yeah. I think it's Batman Begins.
Hey
or
Jamie,
is
what do you reckon? What do you reckon your favorite sitcom is?
my favorite sitcom is The Office.
Oh, okay, right. Well,
I
I
know
was
what
trying
you're
to bait
trying
you
to
to
do.
saying
I
How
know
I
what
Met
you're
Your
trying
Mother. You changed your answer, you snake. Man, you remember that
Looking for a
episode
miles away.
when Ted's... Do you remember that episode when Ted's telling his kids how he almost hooked up with a girl called Batman? Do you remember that episode?
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh,
Actually.
that's one of my favorite episodes.
That's my favorite episode. But it's just playing people. Yeah, and you know what? He's played me, and now that I've gotten mad about it. But
do you even want to review the trailer, or should we just be ragging on Christopher Nolan this whole
do
episode?
a two-part special. First part is us just going at it against Christopher Nolan, and then the second part is actually looking at the trailer. Christopher Nolan fun facts, and I'll put it in a
Wow.
like it's a thing now. Anyway,
I reckon you could hit higher note than that.
Christopher Nolan fun facts.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
All right. So this is Nolan's 11th film, and it's the longest amount of time we've had to wait between Nolan films since Batman Begins.
That's a lie. There was 8 years between. Oh, you mean since it was like announced and then released?
Yeah.
Are we not going to count the fact that you knew that Dark Knight Rises was coming and it took 8 years to actually?
No, I'm
made
just
and
talking
released?
between like release dates.
Okay. All right.
First film since Batman Begins to have a different editor for Christopher Nolan. First film.
Who's his usual editor?
Didn't have that written down. But couldn't do it due to scheduling reasons. First film since The Prestige to not have Hans Zimmer as the composer.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's the composer?
Ludwig Göransson. He did.
Oh, that's a strong composer name,
Yeah.
Ludwig.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? He did Black Panther. Does the Creed movies. And,
right.
A few other, The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian music is sick. Actually,
Yeah.
I was gonna kick the man. I assume while he's down, everyone's down at the moment.
Yeah.
And say that all those movies are well known for their music and their musical compositions, but the Mandalorian music is sick. So
Yeah, it's cool. So I wasn't sure of I think he did. It's either him or someone with the similar name did the music for Community and the Lego Movie, but it might be someone else.
the Lego movie. Yeah. Okay.
This is Christopher Nolan's most expensive original film.
Is it because of the plane that he crashes into a building?
Probably. Yeah. Kenneth Branagh compared navigating the script to doing the Times crossword puzzle every day.
What? Hey, wait. Say that one again. What the hell does that even mean?
Kenneth Branagh compared navigating the script, so reading through the script,
Yeah.
as the same as doing the Times crossword puzzle every day.
What does that even mean? What is he trying to? What is he trying to get?
He's trying to say
across
that
there?
the Times crossword puzzle is really tough, as the toughest that you can do.
Kenneth Branagh is an idiot, purely because of that comment he just made. What is that? That gives me no information what he just said. That's like a man who's desperately trying to relate to people he has no relations with.
And realizes
Like,
that no one does the Times crossword puzzle.
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone does it. That's a lie. I was going to say
I had to Google it and see how hard it was, but
Is it hard?
I don't know. I didn't get that far.
So you're really the king at scraping the surface.
Yeah.
on these background checks. You get just enough. You get just enough for it to be interesting, and then you pray to God that no one asks any follow-up questions.
Why am I doing
I don't know.
the hard ass effort?
Yeah, true. I should be throwing in something as well. Give us
Snake-
some more Tenet facts.
No green screen shots in the whole film. Everything you see is real, with visual effects added into the backgrounds. No.
You know what? I was impressed by that, but let's wait till we see the movie first. Because imagine if like it's them in a car pretending to drive, but they've just got people behind, outside the car, like carrying trees past the window to make it look like they're moving.
Well, the whole film.
So,
they filmed every shot like twice, that with the reverse and going forwards and backwards, instead of doing any like special effects, visual effects for it.
Do you reckon the whole movie is going to be shot in reverse?
I reckon half the movie will be shot. No, a third. No, that seems like too much. That seems like too much. I don't know. It's impossible. It's impossible to tell. I mean, what if the whole movie is actually just in reverse the whole time?
What if he did a trilogy and this was the third movie, and we're not going to know anything that's going on?
They're in the Wild West. They've just come from 1955.
Oh God.
Next fun fact. Most expensive film to have a person of color as the lead. Yeah.
Oh, so, wait, really?
Yeah. 205 million.
What about Black Panther?
It's not 205. I think it's like 150.
Wow.
Yeah.
Again, it comes down to the plane that he crashed.
It does. And then I've got a Jamie fun fact in here.
Okay.
Well, for myself, to do with Christopher Nolan. First time I watched Batman Begins, which was the first Christopher Nolan film I had watched, was after I bought it from a $2 sale bin at Kmart.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Why were you shopping for movies in Kmart?
I think I was just there with my parents and I was just looking for the thing and I was like, can I get these two movies? Two movies they got though. Batman Begins and The Brothers Grimm, which I watched The Brothers Grimm after. Brothers Grimm, starring Heath Ledger. So
yeah, they those two movies pair wonderfully, like, you know, white wine and fish. The Brothers Grimm and Batman.
I would say more in the fact that Heath Ledger hadn't been cast as the Joker yet.
So you think that was a little...
I had paired them both together in my head.
Right, you shipped them. You shipped them before.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Oh. Well, Jamie, I am thirsty for water, but also for this trailer.
Well, there's lots of water in this trailer, but...
That's going to do wonders for me.
Alright, let's watch the first one. We'll watch it together, because that's something we can do. Because there's no... I mean, not that we know. There's actual music on it. So let's all watch it together. So if you want, you can watch it first, and then come back and listen to us talk over it. Or you can just listen to us talk over it while we watch it. It's up to you, audience.
I reckon they should endeavour to watch it along with us. If not, hey, no big deal.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Sexy music, like it. He loves dark blue tower shots.
Yeah, anything grey, dark blue, and this yellowy colour.
But until we feel that heat,
running up a building,
we can never know.
It's interesting to see, like, some of these shots could actually be in reverse.
In reverse? Yeah, that's why I've asked if this movie is shot in reverse. Because some of this shit looks really weird.
Yeah. I mean, like, so that's obviously going forward. That could be reverse.
Not everybody does.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
I guess when someone's talking, it's not in reverse because you'll be able to see their mouse move.
I do. I need some idea of the threat.
But I guess it could be like the ultimate version of Memento, right?
As I understand it,
yeah, maybe it's the same universe.
World War III.
Well, I've read a rumor it's the same universe as Inception, similar to Inception, because in Inception
Something worse.
they break up all the that's reverse.
That's a good shot.
The boat's going backwards. It's cool. In Inception, they break up the energy thing.
Michael Caine makes his appearance.
That's obviously reverse.
You have to start looking at the world in a new way.
I'm excited to read the book.
Don't try to understand it.
There's like a book of how all this world works.
Did he
Feel it.
write it, or did he adapt the movie based on this?
He wrote it himself.
What happened here?
Hasn't happened yet.
Oh, that's sick.
See, the interesting part there that I've read about is that it looks like his motion looks like he's just pushed him in. The way he moves his
Oh,
hand,
right.
and
Hang
then
on,
when he
let's go
comes
back.
out, but it's also, I mean, it's also new and could just be catching him.
Yeah, right. What the hell?
Yeah, it looks like he's like
That's
just gone to push him in.
That trailer was very low energy.
Yeah, the second trailer is a lot more energy to it.
I think that trailer it's more intriguing than it is exciting. You know, like I was
Yeah.
sitting there, I was chatting to you, and as I was watching it, and there wasn't really a lot to discuss there. There was just like kind of interesting shots, and it's pretty much just like a reveal. Like you would
It's
see
like-
who's in it.
Yeah, it's like
what's
trying to
going
keep
on.
it under covers, but still, hey, we need to release some marketing for this movie.
Yeah, he does that though. He releases like trailers for like full trailers for movies, and it's just the same shots.
Over and over again.
Yeah, like in each trailer, obviously.
Yeah. I wonder if he makes them himself.
I think he wouldn't sit there googling free movie editing software.
Free
And
movie
he alternates through the trial period, so he doesn't have to pay for anything.
I can tell you one thing right now is that the movie is edited like at his house. So I think
Is it actually though?
yeah, I was reading about it yesterday. He's got an editing studio in his house. And that's how
But
the
that's like
movie.
Kanye and stuff, and like Jamie Foxx having recording studios in their house.
Yeah, but he's not using what we use, free music archive to
Yeah.
get.
Can you imagine if for the whole movie, in the top right corner, there's just a watermark unregistered handycam for the entire movie?
What's your initial thoughts on that trailer?
Yeah. No, I know the movie's going to be good because it's him, and so I don't know. In terms of that trailer exciting me, it didn't do anything special. It's just all that trailer did was say, "Hey, there's another Christopher Nolan movie coming out."
Yeah. Let me read the description out. Armed with only one word, Tenet, and fighting for the survival of the entire world, a protagonist journeys through a twilight world of international espionage on a mission that will unfold in something beyond real time. That is just the most like
Yeah,
It's
it's like
like,
stuff
this-
is gonna happen.
this is a movie about spies and it's not James Bond by the
Go
guy
see
who
it.
did Inception.
Also, do you know what immediately jumps out at me? It says a protagonist. It was
Yeah.
either written by like an alien, or this is going to be another one of those movies where like the protagonist doesn't have a name, and it's going to be the most annoying thing to talk about because he doesn't have a name. You don't know how to refer to him.
Okay. Do you want to hear my fun fact here? As you
Okay.
just said that, John David Washington is listed in the IMDb. His character is the protagonist.
Oh, god damn it! I'm off this movie now straight away. Pick a goddamn name.
And Robert Pattinson is
Simon. There, his name is Simon now.
And
Don't
Robert
be all
Pattinson
mysterious and cool. And by like saying, "Oh no, he's unnamed," like it's some sort of like abstract interactive art theater piece.
Yeah. And
Pick a
Robert,
goddamn name. There are plenty of names out there.
and Robert Pattinson's character's name is just Neil.
Of course it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Neil. Like, that's fine. Yeah, good. Neil. That's perfect. Like, you don't have to give him a surname, whatever. Simon.
The tagline for the film probably explains a lot of what you're complaining about. Time runs out.
Okay.
Time runs out in terms of trying to name your character.
Alright. They're like, man, we gotta go, quick. Because, have you finished up that script? I think so. What are you
What's
missing?
the main character's name? Well, he's the protagonist. It'll do.
This man will have to do.
Those film
submissions.
nerds, man. Those theater loving geeks. They'll eat that up for breakfast. They'll be
my
like, oh yeah,
God.
I'll name my kid the protagonist.
Actually, that's the one thing that you don't have to worry about is if you make a movie and you get those weird fanboys that want to name their kids after
Yeah,
the main character, they can't because you didn't give him a name.
that trailer doesn't excite me lots. The second trailer
No.
really does, and we'll get onto that in a second. But that trailer was it's kind of like, I remember watching it for the first time and being, oh man, like I was really let down by Dunkirk, and this is like another
really?
like big film trying to go back to what he's done with Inception and so on, and maybe it's just too much. Maybe I need something else from him, but it's not my
Oh
place.
wow! So you
not
don't
not
have
my
high
place
hopes
to
for
say.
this?
I have medium hopes. Like
Wow.
I'm very excited for it, but in my head, I'm also like, you know what? It could be disappointing. I don't want to get myself like hyped up for it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Definitely based on the first trailer, I wouldn't really think that like it's an interesting concept, but it wouldn't get me in the mood to be like, man, I want this movie to be out now.
Hmm.
You know,
But based
it's
on
just
the
kinda like,
second trailer, that's where my mind had changed a little bit.
oh, well, maybe we should check that out.
Check that out now. Huh? Did you actually not have a game for this week?
No, Jamie, I don't have a game.
Oh,
I have no game to give you.
oh. All right. I've sent you the second trailer. I'm a bit disappointed
Okay.
by that. I thought you were going to have a
Yep.
sweet Christopher Nolan game. But
No,
Here we are.
sorry, I don't have a game.
all right. Second trailer time. All right.
Let's watch this second trailer. I don't think I've seen this one.
You haven't seen this one?
I don't know. I don't think so.
All right. What's that?
And 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Oh, that's cool. So
All I
it's
have
going
for you
backwards.
is
So,
Yeah.
okay, here we go. Let's do things we've already seen before. We've seen this shot, and we've
Yeah.
heard this as
You
well.
haven't seen.
Tenet.
Seen that. Saw that
It'll
one.
open the right
Hey, look, it's the
doors,
protagonist.
We haven't
some
seen
of
that
the
one,
wrong
actually.
ones, too.
I haven't seen him fighting on the boat.
No. She's kind of mysterious, this
careful.
person.
Yeah. Now, I love the music of this trailer. I'm really hoping this isn't
To
just
do what I
like
do,
just trailer
I
music.
need some idea of the threat we face.
It usually is,
As
though,
I
isn't it?
understand
Yeah.
We're trying to prevent
We've seen
what
this
we're
shot.
facing.
So it's just all the same
I'm
shots,
not
really.
saying Armageddon.
Yeah, we haven't seen this though.
The only...
Something worse.
I thought we...
Yeah, we haven't seen him pick it up.
you have an interest?
Mr. Cobb has a job offer he'd like to discuss with you.
Mike's bring me in.
This, from my trailer experience, one of the first times I've seen a trailer advertise
Other-
the director's other work by putting in footage of those things.
That is cool. I did like that.
You're shooting the bullet. You're catching it.
Whoa.
He's no. Do you know what he was actually thinking there?
I've seen too much.
Yeah.
She goes,
What's
"You're not
my
shooting
name?"
a bullet. You're catching it." He was thinking, "What? Why would I want that? Why would I want to unshoot someone?" What's the point of that?
What is this, the Prestige?
It's about survival.
Oh, that's sick. That bounced towards. it.
Yeah.
Bold.
Hold, I'm fine with it. I thought you were going to say
Is
nuts.
that Ames?
Yeah.
This is where our worlds collide. How would you like to die?
Old.
Oh, Kenneth Branagh is
You choose.
Russian.
Russian? Yeah, of course he is, man. What else did you expect him to be?
Man, it must be hard doing
like-
all those crosswords as a Russian.
Maybe that's why I find
The
it.
crosswords are in English.
Hasn't happened yet.
I love the picking up the gun stuff backwards.
There are people in the future who need us. We need Tenet.
We need to save him here and now.
Do you reckon?
It's reversing the flow of time.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask.
Doesn't us being here now mean it never happened?
Here's your bit coming
How
up,
much-
Will. Here's your bit coming up.
You want to crash a plane?
With no survivors.
Not from the air.
Not for the air, don't be so dramatic.
Well, how big a plane?
Do you reckon that's the exact conversation he had with like his accountant?
Yeah.
A little dramatic.
No,
That
not
was
for the air.
literally-
Don't be so dramatic.
That was just him there. You want to crash a plane? He goes, well, yeah, we're not like actually crash it. We're just going to drive into a building.
Do you mind just being quiet for a sec? Just while I type up the rest of the script, I just had a few key lines I wanted to change. That.
Yeah.
All right.
That one I feel like it's just the same as the first one in terms of like it's a little bit cooler, but yeah, like I don't know. Like I reckon the movie sells itself. They don't need to waste too much time on the
Yeah.
trailers.
That one uses something that I actually learned about yesterday whilst I was doing research for this. So the scores of Christopher Nolan films and the shots as well, he uses a technique used in music where they split up all the elements and they make them ascend constantly. so that you feel like oh, stuff's getting more and more and more and more intense because it's just a constant ascension. And then when they put in like the Hans Zimmer score, if you listen to Hans Zimmer scores, they all go like up. They sound like staircases going up, or like the way he talks about it is a barbershop like sign, the ones that spin, and they're going up. That trailer,
that's very interesting.
That trailer actually uses that with the music, so that gets me to think that maybe he's done that trailer himself.
Yeah, that would make sense, and that would make sense of why you'd expect that music to be in the movie.
Yeah.
Is there any reason why Hans Zimmer isn't?
He's doing Dune. Apparently, that's his passion project. He's always wanted to do it, so he had to do that. He had to choose one or the other, and so he chose Dune instead of doing this.
That's sad.
Fair enough. I mean, got to mix it up a bit. I guess. You can't have the same person every single time.
Yeah. Even though I'm pretty sure, like, in each one of his films, well, Michael Caine's been in every one, right? Prestige. Was he in Memento?
No, he wasn't in Memento. He's been in everyone since Batman Begins.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What? Do you know? I'm not knocking it. I love me some Michael Caine.
Yeah. I don't know. So let's get down to the nitty gritty here, Will.
Okay. I'm ready to get dirty.
Explain to us what inversion is.
Inversion?
Yeah.
Is this a trick question, or do you mean the word?
This is a general question. What do you think inversion is?
Inversion? Would be you're flipping something.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing the exact opposite. You're turning it inside out. And that's all I'm going to say about it, and don't ask me ever again.
The movie isn't about any sort of time travel. It's about inversion.
Okay.
That's why I ask. And so
what
I had
the hell does that mean?
I had to look it up a bit because I was like, what the hell is inversion?
Was that how Kenneth Branagh puts it?
That's how Kenneth... Yeah.
He just explains it in the most nothing way possible. I don't know why I hate him so much. I was really angry about what he said before.
Inversion is like doing the Times crossword puzzle, but backwards.
Oh, that makes it so much easier. I feel like an idiot for describing it the other way. Why don't you just say so from the beginning?
Maybe he's just a massive fan of it, the Times crossword puzzle.
Yeah, maybe he's just trying to plug it.
Yeah, maybe he makes it every week.
Yeah, and he's like, please go to the Times crossword puzzle.
But yes, inversion. So a lot of Christopher Nolan movies are about time and all the editing. It's all like this and that, and you got to figure it out. It doesn't treat you like a child. It just treats you like, hey, come along and figure this out along with us, even though I made the movie. And so originally people thought, oh, you know what, this movie's going to be about time travel. And it's going to be like, maybe not Back to the Future style, but it's not. It's about inversion. So it's a flow of stuff going backwards and forwards, same time, but mixing together, which is why you get the shots of some people. Why all the actors had to do every shot like twice. So some of them are backwards, some of them are forwards.
So it's this movie is probably gonna. I don't know. How would you say? Would you say this movie is gonna? How can I put this? What do you think this movie is going to do for the world?
Confuse people? Yes.
Could confuse it, but I reckon it'll make it better. Surely, like more people are going to pick up on his techniques.
Yes. I mean, film-wise, I think a lot of people might learn a few things, but I think generally it's going to be the same. Like with Inception, how people just like, oh yeah, Inception's really cool because I don't really understand it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. But look, Jamie, would you say that the movie's going to change the world? Would you say that?
No, I don't think it's going to change the world at all.
Hang on.
No.
Bingo, Jamie! You've been bloody boozled. At the start of the episode, I wrote 9 phrases down that you were going to say, and you went straight into the trap, Jamie. Right into the trap. And this movie will change the world was the final piece of the puzzle. There was a game. Now tell us one more character from your password. The fans demand it. Oh, you you're like a child. You ate it up. Like you ate it up like a. Oh.
Wait a minute. I want to know what the phrases were.
Okay, the first one was
Yeah.
that was the first one. No, the first one
Yeah.
was "Is Not What It Seems," which came
Yeah.
up quite early on.
Yeah.
Then I've got "She" or "He's" from that. She's the one from that Netflix series, which we ticked off with what's her name from Harry Potter.
Yeah. Damn it.
One was also
Yeah.
Robert. I also wrote down Robert Zemeckis.
What?
Yeah, you said Robert Zemeckis when I pretended to that Back to the Future was a Christopher Nolan movie. What kind of filthy cash would you take me for? Time travel was the fourth. And then, of course, I had a free space in the middle because all bingo cards need a free space.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'd rather not watch this came up when we were talking about Fortnite. Hackers was in there. So was Password.
Hackers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
True.
the last one, of course, was "This movie will change the world." So, thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by. And more
But I said
importantly-
this movie won't change the world.
No, but then you said the phrase afterwards.
Oh, I said it afterwards. Damn it.
Yeah. Hey,
I'll
look,
tell you what,
if
though.
only we had recorded all of this, you could go back and fact check me.
Firstly, well done. Very good.
Thank you. I was actually very proud of that. And that whole episode was me trying to steer you into saying time travel, Robert Zemeckis, and she's the one from that Netflix series.
I felt like you were getting me to talk a lot more than we usually do, to be fair.
Yeah, because I was playing bingo in the background. Like a misbehaving school child.
God. Damn you. You know what else? This makes it really hard to edit this episode.
Because you're going to have to... Do you know what you could do? You could cut out all the...
I could cut out one of them and then be like, Will didn't actually beat
Yeah,
me.
you lied.
And you have no proof to it. I deleted the original copy.
If anything happens to me, you know why? Because it'll be because I tried to expose you for the snake you are, and you're going to have me killed like Epstein.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was actually going to say
God.
something important, but I forgot. I don't know. Honest to God, like I'm
gonna-
done. I'm satisfied, and I'm happy.
You're satisfied. Let me read out the definition of inversion for you.
Okay.
There's two here that come up. The act of inverting something or the state of being inverted.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, Kenneth. Appreciate that one.
Yeah. And the second one, a reversal of the normal decrease of air temperature with altitude or of water temperature with depth.
Okay.
Now. So this movie is essentially wildly about pretty much stopping World War III.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, that's the gist we can get from the trailer. And they're essentially two spies against some sort of Russian agency. We see like windmills and power sources. It must that leads you to believe it's some sort of energy related thing, and something's going to happen that then brings forth World War III, something to do with energy, which is most people say that maybe that's what's going to end up bringing forth the next sort of world war, is some sort of technological arms race. Technological arms race, right?
Yeah, that's an exciting thing to think about on a Sunday night.
Yeah. So then this second thing of inversion, which is actually about the environment and air temperature, water temperature, maybe it's all being, this idea of inversion is the idea of the movie and how the movie is made, but it's also simply that is just what the movie is. It's about this concept of changing things.
Right. Okay. So he's going to make us laugh and think, just like this podcast.
Yeah,
Actually,
exactly.
not laugh, just probably think. He loves to do that, doesn't he? Or Chrissy Knowles.
Chrissy Knowles, yeah.
He loves to make us think. Well, do you know what? Overall, I'd say I'm excited.
Yeah.
I do like your angle on the whole environment thing, though. That's an interesting thing. Because I think the biggest thing that's intriguing me about this movie is what are they trying to stop? And the rest of it is just that's an interesting vehicle to get us there. But I want to know, what are they trying to stop? And I reckon that World War III, in that movie, had already happened.
You reckon?
Yeah, it's already happened, and they went backwards trying to stop it, or maybe start it. We don't know if they're the good guys yet.
That's true. could be the antagonist.
Right. That would be wild if they called him the protagonist and he was the bad guy. That'd just be too confusing.
So now you like the name.
Now,
protagonist.
now I'll reserve my hatred for it until I see the movie.
Okay. All right. Last thoughts on the trailers and your general excitement and what you think the movie.
I'm
will
excited
be.
for the movie, but the trailers did nothing for me. I think they really they're kind of just they just keep the legs ticking over. You know, they want people are going to go see this movie regardless, and the trailers are just all like I said before. All they do is they say there's another Christopher Nolan movie coming out, and this one is just as buck wild as the other one. So bring a seatbelt because you're going to need to strap in.
Fair enough. All right, and with that is the end of our Tenet special.
Wow. We should have saved this
let
for
us know.
episode 10, man.
We can. Episode 10 will be this episode back.
There we go. All right, there we go. See, I told you.
There we go.
You're already thinking.
See? Past, future me has come up with a great idea.
He's not going to stop.
Whatever that means. Thank you for listening to this episode. Let us know what you think of Tenet, and we might read them out in the podcast. We won't, because we don't talk about the movies.
Oh, yeah, we won't. Hey, damn, that sucks. But, hey...
We're never going to talk about this movie again.
Hey, just quickly, did you tell us your password?
Yeah, no,
Why?
I didn't. W.
You changed it to my name now.
Maybe.
Okay, right, fine, that's fine. Kind of creepy, but also, fine.
Maybe it's William inverted.
Are you not going to drop this inverted thing, are you?
No.
Sweet, man. No. Well, I look forward to this. Catch you for the next one.
See you for the next one,
Bye.
guys.